Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? It is Sunday, November 8th, and this is time for me to talk about goals, tracking goals and seeing what we have done for the week for one rental at a time. And before we jump into the spreadsheet, and again, I think the spreadsheet is critical. I think the formatting is interesting, but the fact that you're recording them, you're breaking them down by chunks is critical. I suggest you take a look, see how you can adapt something like this to your life and your business. Before we get in, I want to thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday, I saw my book, One Rental at a Time, here for the first time in a year and a half be rated less than 5 stars on Amazon. What happened after getting 306 or 7 reviews, the average broke 4.8. I think it was 4.77. And I came out and I simply asked you to help me out. I asked you if you would mind going in to Amazon and leaving some 5-star reviews. And sure enough, 48 hours later, enough of you have listed as a 5-star review. So now we're 5 stars on Amazon. I know it may not mean anything to you, but it's a big deal for me. Writing this book was hard. Documenting the wins, the losses, hard. So for you to take a few minutes to leave a 5-star review is wonderful. If you want to do me a favor and make sure we never see 4 point whatever it is stars again, please go to Amazon or Audible, leave a 5-star review. I would love to see us not have that issue again. All right, everybody, let me bring up our spreadsheet. All right, so again, I break my goals down weekly. I put them into 13-week chunks. As you can see at the bottom of this, it goes all the way back to December 1st. So we're knocking on the door of a full year of doing this together. There's a playlist on this channel. If you want to check it out, that would be cool. Back to working out, feeling good 6 days this week. I did injure myself last week. That's why you had the 4. I got a nasty bruise on my kneecap, painful. Not really doing the fasting. It was a big deal for me in between December 1st and February 29th. This lockdown is getting to me mentally. My sweet tooth is back, so not good, not good. So I need to find or get more discipline there. As for the brand, one rental at a time, social media, all of that, again, an okay week. We did exceed our goals, which I'm happy about. 38,000 views, down from last week. Podcast listens, 15,000, down from last week. YouTube subscribers, 277, down from last week. On the YouTube subscribers, it's particularly disappointing. Most of that was done Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So past. Yesterday was very disappointing. Only had 10 new subscribers. I welcome all 10, but 10 doesn't get me to my goal of 150 a week. So it's something I need to do there. And then if you do have an Instagram account, make sure you follow me there, one rental at a time. We had, what is that, 45? So almost 50, almost 50. As for the business, did write an offer up on a MLS listing, didn't go anywhere. Again, owner occupants are beating me. Did look at a deal from the network. Again, wholesaler wanted too much money. Still have 2 empty offices at the hub. If you are in Fresno, an investor in Fresno, a flipper, lender, insurance agent, and you want to be around other real estate investors, look me up. Let's get you in the hub. Haven't spent any marketing other than that 1,200 earlier in the period. It's interesting what's going on out there. Those were actually mailers, letters that Adam and I sent out. Still working to increase cash flow. I still have this commercial refi. It's so slow. So slow. It's going to save us several $1,000s, but man, it's like pulling teeth. I'm not sure it actually closes this month. It might close in December, which would be disappointing. Looks like we might sell 1 property this month, but it also might slip. I still have 4 in escrow. Everything is slow these days, and we're not really teed up to buy anything. So kind of a disappointing period for me here. Not spending anything. I'm kind of a cheap SOB. No real cool experiences. It's tough to do that when all you do is stay home all day. And then as far as inspiring belief and hope, a couple of first things. One, if you've ever thought about getting the How to Get Started One Rental at a Time course, I suggest you do it today or very soon. I'm actively looking to add a section on raising private money or private capital. When I do that, I am going to likely raise the price. And if you've already bought the course, it's free. I'm not going to ask for anything else. So if you've thought about it, this is probably the time. $199, get it now. I will get you the Raising Private Money course. My goal is by December 15th is my goal. So we'll see how I do there. And then I'm also looking to create another course, which is going to be about establishing your financial foundation so you can move forward, but we'll talk about that later. So that's important. As far as new content, 38 new videos this week. It's interesting. My peak video of the week was a daily financial news. If you don't know what that is, I talk to you every day at 7:30, most of the time live. We had a couple of technical hiccups this week, so I recorded them, but most of the time live. And that was the peak video, 1364. So on one hand, super excited. I was always looking to the day that those got over 1,000 views in a 24 hours, but kind of disappointed. That means of the 38 videos I created, there was nothing meaningful. As you can see, sometimes I create videos that really take off, get a couple of thousand views, which for me and my channel is a good number. Was not a guest on a podcast this week. So if you run a podcast or you listen to one, especially if you listen to one, I'd love an introduction. Maybe you can leave a comment and say, hey, have you ever interviewed One Rental at a Time or Michael Zuber? I think that would be such a nice thing. So if you have a favorite podcast, maybe give them a nudge and see if they'd like to interview someone like me. Amazon, this is where you came through for me. Again, we've only been doing, 4, 5s, and 6 reviews. I brought you a problem. We slipped from a 5-star review to, 4.75 or whatever it was. And I asked for help, and look at that. What is that? 18 of you listed a 5-star review for One Rental at a Time. All I can say is I'm humbled. I appreciate it. Thank you. If you want to pad the numbers so I don't have that embarrassment again of not having 5 stars, log into Amazon, leave a 5-star review, and let's get some cushion so we don't have that again. Only had one Audible review. So we only got one this week. So if you're an Audible listener and you've done that, I would be greatly appreciated. As for new students, we had 12 new students. Again, this is a combination between the free and the paid course. Again, we're almost at 1,000 students when you add those together. I'd never looked at that number before, but yeah, we almost have 1,000 students in the One Rental at a Time family. So thank you. Again, if you're in the paid course, know that if you sign up now for $199, you will also get the Raising Private Money once it is released. I'm not going to ask you to pay anything, but if you haven't bought it, it's a pretty good chance the price is going to go up. Didn't sell any of these hats. 3 colors. If you're looking for a hat, that's my logo, One Rental at a Time. That's a plus sign. You can do that, link below. And then donations. I've already given away $1,500. We'll certainly hit the 2,000 and may exceed that. But yeah, giving away donations. I'm using the proceeds of the books and things of that nature. It's a good feeling. I don't giving away or donating to charity was not a big part of my life until recently. So it's important for me to track these going forward. So that's what I have for you. Again, if you haven't got this book yet, it's highly recommended. Forbes identified it as one of the 15 books you've got to read to get started. We obviously have, 300 and I forget already, 23 reviews, 5 stars on Amazon. Awesome. And then one last time, if you're looking to get started, it's the winter. You're going to be staying home anyway. Time to buy the course. And again, if you're going to buy the course, though, be ready to do the work. I've interviewed plenty of students on this channel. And when you do the work, you find great deals. It is that simple. And again, when I roll out the Raising Private Capital videos, if you already have the course, it will just be there when it is ready. All right, everybody, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful Sunday.